Hey guys, Mtgnoob here in round one. A little bit of a slow hand. We're on the play. Or actually, I think my opponent let us play first, believe it or not. Opponent likes to draw. Hello and good luck to you too, sir. Ooh, he wants to play last. Uh-oh, he's got a slow deck. Okay, black horse, please. Alright, another pet. Can't knock the pets. Pets are good. Pets can come in drove with their gold chains and brass knuckles and beat up people. Okay, he's got his bat. Get your bat on. Bat's good unless he starts ciphering. Okay, usually I would go here, but I think putting a pet down is fine. Pets trump bats, as you can see by the little bat having a little gold medallion around his neck, and the bat, the thrall, he's got a big rope chain from the 80s rap groups. So, does he have a pocketbook? Looks like he has a pocketbook. He's got like a little sash on his side. Interesting. Interesting, Kingpin's pet. Uh-oh. Espa. Espa, eh, Governor? Alright, I think next turn we're going pet. Let's see if he swings in here. I don't think he does. He's possibly got smite. So in order for us to play around smite, let's see, do I really want to hold off my board? You know what, I think we swing in here. I think we swing in here and see if he's got the smite. If he's got the smite and he wants to block and smite, that doesn't quite work. Let's devour him first. That was a little bit sketch. I should have thought that through a little bit more, as him having smite there would be bad. This way we play, if he's got a psychic strike, we play around it. But, you know, he's going to... We'll cancel the extort because I'd like to get my bat online here. But I probably should have played this and then either A, played out the bat. I think playing another pet there was probably decent as well. We kind of pissed away a removal spell there. Okay, so he does have the Psychic Strike, which is fine. He's going to mill us for 2. Hopefully he hits 2 lands because I don't really want any more lands. Alright, that was pretty good. That was a good mill. Good mill. Okay, so he takes 2 here. So in order for him to protect there, that just more or less means that he's probably does have smite. If he really wants to save his bat there. Because devouring there isn't great. Maybe he has a better creature he wants to protect. I think on our turn we just go pet and extort. Could also go key rune. We'll see what happens. We shall see. I think we got him on the back foot with triple extort. We may not even want to swing in, but I don't see how we don't swing in. Like, he goes, okay, smite your guy, that's fine. Or he could just block here, which is also fine. Okay, so he deaths approaches my bat, which I find very interesting because instead he could have easily deaths approached this, which makes me think he's more or less got his own devour flesh here, which is going to be fine with me. He's definitely handling my creatures here. Okay, I think we're going to not go for the value of the... I wonder if he's got a spell rupture here. We could go for a big creature here, or we can go for pet. Like, I want to get my extort on, but then if he does have spell rupture, that's pretty crappy for us. I think we're actually going to go pet extort for 1 and just start trying to win with extort triggers. He's got more cards in hand, which definitely makes me a little bit weary, but we're 100% bringing in Mind Grind against this guy. He might have the Devour Flesh here. Okay, Demure Charm, which is fine. So he's dealing with our guys, but we're essentially trading 1-for-1s, and we have a pretty good board presence versus his bat. Okay, so he's either upgrading here, or he knows he can't block. So if he can't block, he might as well bash. We still really don't want to get this spell ruptured. Kind of hoping for nothing crazy on his end. Uh-oh. Tapping us Wamp. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All the things. He might have the Call of the Nightwing, which is going to be tricky, but I don't think he would there. Ooh, Killing Glare. Okay, that's fine. Well, we're going to just slam this next turn then. That's also good, believe it or not. Could play 2 things here. 2 things are nice, but I think we just want to get this. This actually plays around Devour Flesh better, which is something we might want to not get blown out by. Do it. Play that shiny thing. Shininess. Okay. So this definitely helps us play around Devour Flesh more. Like, he might want to just kill the Guild Mage, obviously, which is fine. But I think we're trying to live by this, which he's got a good deck. Not going to lie. If he plays a bomb against us, we might be in trouble with all of our mill. With all his mill and things like that. Our graveyard is pretty stacked right here. Okay, so he's not blocking with bat again. He's got 2 cards in hand. See what we want to do. Okay, Leyline Phantom. Ouch. That's pretty yucky. That's a very good card in his deck because it allows him to continually extort, which is problematic for us. I really don't want to trade a 2-for-1 off of this. So we're just going to try to take to the air here. And the good thing about this is if he doesn't kill our Guild Mage, we have a lot of lifelink. We can lifelink 2 things. This also lifelinks for free. And we have a lot of ways to deal with this, so I'm not super worried about it. But him beating in for 5 here is a little bit frustrating. And I'm not going to trade 2-for-1 on it, though. I mean, maybe if I draw a dude, like a Corpse Blockade would be awesome in this situation and just block out here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is this a Diluvian Primordial? Because that's a very good last card. Oh, that's also very good. Okay, yeah, we're in kind of trouble. He's got the better end of the stick this game, I would say. Maybe we wasted this Devour Flesh. Okay, so he's going to beat us for 6. And we'll be at 8. And we're both playing off the tops of our deck, but we're really at 7 because of this. We can't do double lifelink, unfortunately. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. That is a good one off the top. Okay, this gets in more damage and gains us 1 life versus this gaining us 2 life. I think I'm going to gain the 1 life here and just bash for 3 because we want to be able to be in the damage race. Okay, so he has 2 cards in hand, and we know one of them is the blue 5/5 guy. Names escape me tonight. I must apologize. Real life scenarios are pulling brain cells in other directions. Yeah, I just acted that out with my hand. That's right. That's right, I just acted it out with my hand. Okay, so Leyline Phantom is the card. Wonder if he pulled a smite. I'd really love to just bash in and rip a removal spell here. We can't lose our Alms Beast to his Leyline Phantom. That just seems like a really bad deal. Okay, the fact that he's bashing here makes me really worried that he pulled a smite. Like, very worried. If he pulled a smite, I gotta give him props. Smite off the top is really, really good. Okay, so he takes 6, so there's no way I'm not lifelinking here. Okay, so we gain some life. Oops. Trying to cheat, noob. Trying to cheat. And we'll play a Cartel Aristocrat, which is also pretty good. Maybe he has some sort of merciless eviction, because he's Demir, 100% splashing white for currently Angelic Edict. And I think we're essentially racing this. I mean, our only problem with this line is that he can continually go Leyline Phantom and extort 1. Oh, that's problematic. That is a good draw for him. It's also interesting that he didn't extort there. Oh, yuck. God, those are like really good top decks. I mean, our top decks have been pretty good, but this is gonna be an issue. I was kind of hoping he did not get that. We need to rip a removal spell pronto. Pronto is the time we need to rip a removal spell. So he's just got chump blocks for days, unfortunately. We're going to take here as we can't currently kill this. So that goes back to his hand. He gets another flyer, which is unfortunate. He gets to keep triggering a lot of things. I'm definitely bringing in the Mind Grind package. There's, without a shadow of a doubt, we're going Mind Grind against this guy. His deck is very solid. Okay, we brick hard there. That was a time in my life I was hoping not to brick. But we can still keep gaining life. I think I swing with everything but this. If he wants to trade with Cartel, I allow him that. Okay, we'll do this. We're not really worried about the return swing just quite yet, because we're going to be gaining some life here. He's also going to be gaining some life. So if he wants to double on the Cartel, I'll accept that. I'm not going to sack any of my dudes. Okay, that's Av. I think he's considering it, since Cartel eventually does kill him. But Alms Beast is just such a beating, but with Call of the Nightwing, it's pretty hard. I could sack this out to kill both things. On his turn, he's probably going the 5/5. I think these get through the tokens, but don't get through the 5/5. This is a tough call here. I obviously can't sack this. I mean, this is more of a luxury at this point. These are blue, black. Alright, let's decide. Well, first we're doing this because we want to stay in this party. So that's step 1. Gain a ton of life. 2 is, do we want to lose this to keep these off base? He hits us, he makes another one. He plays this or the 5/5. I'm pained by this decision. Still doesn't get through the 5/5. Whenever an opponent gains life. Interesting. I think we just let it ride. I mean, this also allows us to keep gaining a point without paying anything, and on top of that, it gives us a 9th mana source. So we can start, whenever he gains life, we do things like that. He's also gaining life off of extort triggers, so we can end up doing that. His hand's pretty stacked. We just really need a kill spell, but the problem with the kill spell option is if he plays a 5/5 here and bashes, which I think is the play, then he trades out with our Alms Beast, but we trade out with his stuff too. But he gains 6 life, so we can nug him for 12. So I think we might actually consider that. We'll see. It really depends on... Okay, we'll see how he does this here. He goes to 13. If we hit a 9th land here, or a 9th mana source, we can 18 him if he double blocks. So let's see if he falls for that. He might just chump here, which is fine. Please double block. That would be sweet. Alright, awesome. Okay, let me read this. Whenever you gain life this turn, each opponent loses that much life. Uh-oh. Could 12 them. I gotta gain some life here. Okay, so we're gaining 6 life. And he's gaining some life too. But now we're in somewhat board reset mode. Let me tap this right. What? Whenever you gain life each turn, your opponent loses that much life. Didn't I pay that ability? Why is nothing happening? That's odd. I don't know. I don't know how a card works. Apparently, I don't know how cards work. Whenever you gain life this turn, I gained life. Each opponent loses that much life. Maybe I had to do it when I gain life in response. Interesting. Whenever you gain life this turn, okay, so that was a pretty big F up. Yeah, we're kind of toasted. We could have had him at 7, but he's got a pretty formidable board. I had to activate this first, which is understandable, I guess now. Alright, we're going to make him play this out. We are getting all butts whooped. Okay. Oh, man. So we needed to do this twice first and then gain life. Call the Nightwing is kicking our butt. Alright, that somewhat puts a stop to that, I guess, for now. Okay, I'm going to pass. We only have 15 cards. His mills have been very, very solid. This is a thing. We're going to start gaining life, doing stuff that way. He can get in for 2 here, and then we could start swinging back if we really want to, but then he could just chump. So hopefully he didn't hit a removal spell here. It looks like he did. Oh, Debtor's Pulpit, you sly dog. Gain life, yuck. Yuck. We're getting our butts kicked. I don't even know if we didn't punt this, if we could have played that correctly. Gets in a bunch here. I don't even think we have a... Wow, that's discipline. is discipline. I wish we had a merciless eviction. That would be nice here. Okay. So, kill this. He's going to keep getting in. I think we could beat the horrors. We almost have to get in this way. I assume he just double blocks here. Okay. And we will... we're going to go 3, 4, 7, 9. We still have 9 mana. So we'll gain some life here. Just to go up past the turn. Say okay. And we'll kill this now. Mill him a little bit. We got rid of one land. Oh, Grisly Spectacle. Oh, Grisly Spectacle, you sly dog. We're currently trying to go long game here against them. Okay, that's somewhat good, but he's got protection there. So we'll do this. Activate it. See if he wants to Debtor's Pulpit this. Okay. That is fine. And I think now that we have to figure this out, okay, so we're on this plan currently, which is learning how to do this correctly. There we go. There we go. We're tapped out though, so I mean, I don't know if we currently can race this. We gotta kind of hope he floods a bunch, and he is hitting us 3 versus 1, so really 2. I mean, this is rather slow. Okay, another swamp. Okay, we'll go to combat. This, I assume, gets tapped down. It's fine. Bash in with him. Okay, I don't think this is a very profitable race, honestly, for us. But I really can't devour anything. It takes off a point there that we're basically trading this point. We have to come up with an answer for this. Currently, the only removal spell he has not hit is, I believe, 0. Oh, that's a problem. Because now he just blocks for days. He's got a good deck. Now he just wants to block and get this going. Alright, Skyjack's a thing. Skyjack's a thing. Oh, it's gonna get countered? Oh crap, he's got 2 Psychic Strikes? That's terrible for us. Okay, I don't even think we do anything here. No attacks for us. He's going to keep swinging 3. We keep this up. We get to block. Gains us a life. Skyjack. I mean, he's going to mill us out, I would say, more likely than not. Okay, this is just going to come in. Assume he's going to tap this down. He might just want this back to get his extort on. Okay, but we're going to kind of get him a little bit here, hopefully. So he's got an aerial maneuvers. Because we're going to get one of his good creatures, hopefully. Okay, that goes back to hand. Gain a little life. Response, we do this. We'll probably get his Basilica Guards. Okay, and he'll get rid of his, I would assume, his guards here. He's going to be gaining life, which maybe we should have tried to play around this. But apparently this card eludes me, so to speak. Wish we had the card advantage here. We still have a ton of lands. Speaking of which, there is one now. He still beats us in the air with Spy. Just going to hang back on defense. See if he wants to trade this out. He doesn't. We'll just pass. He does get to Debtor's Pulpit my key rune now, but then if I want to, I could bash in. Okay, that was smart of him. Just bashing through the air. Good call, good play by my opponent. Okay, we'll go to combat. Probably should have animated this. Oh, he's letting this in. That must mean he has a plan. Like a smite? Alright, well, I'm going to give it lifelink. And still probably has a smite here, I'd say. Oops. Should have probably played out this Plains, actually. I could have done it 3 times. But I think we could still do it. Oh, he does have the smite. Blowouts. Blowouts. We're down, 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 down. Okay, we don't really need to play out that land there, but I don't mind doing so. I think we really don't have much left in the deck. Corpse Blockade, Corpse Blockade. I think the way we might win this, since it's going to be a slow, grindy one, is to more or less try to mill him out. We're dead next turn to almost anything. So, Corpse Blockade will block. Alright, we need an answer. Denizen is not an answer, but we are going to try to gain a life here. And appears he'll tap it down, I would think. Alright. I think he's got this game, obviously, but we'll make him go to time. I think that one play was pretty bad. I don't think we were really drawing anything. Smite and Death's Approach. Alright, so that being the case, dun dun dun, let us side into our crazy strategy of, I would say, the mill plan. We could really go Psychic Strike for Psychic Strike, but I don't know if that actually accomplishes what we want to accomplish here. He's got a lot of guys that Mortis Strider just kicks our butt, so Apparition also might be a real spell against him. Nav Squad fights through a lot. Guardian's good. Got the Guild Gate in. We have too many lands. Cut a Plains, so I'll cut a Swamp. Like 3 blue sources here. Playing a horror late game to bounce annoying stuff. We need to cut 2 more cards. I mean, I don't think Denizens are really superb in this matchup. I could be wrong, but I don't think they're like a superior thing. And Corpse Blockade also doesn't seem great since he has a lot of air guys. He's like all Air Force 1 on us. Maybe I'd rather play a Denizen. I'm almost tempted to bring in the Psychic Strikes. Oh, why don't I have my Dimir key rune in? That makes sense. I almost want to bring in the Psychic Strikes, but that's really tempting the Fates. Like, if I'm bringing the Psychic Strikes, we're messing up our mana base a lot, probably. Doing like this. Color. Maybe we almost don't even want the Cartel Aristocrat. I mean, I guess we could try it. Got another swamp. I think we could try this. I think I'm almost okay with this. It's very slow and grindy, but I think we're in a slow, grindy war here. Would you like to play first? I have to say yes. Would you like to mull this terrible hand? Yes. Alright, this is kind of really bad for us, but I'm going to keep this. Orzhov Charm's a thing. Double Psychic Strike. This is really like a mull to 4, but I can't really mess around with this, assuming that we do hit a blue source somehow. Since we have 5 blue sources in the deck, this hand actually can be really strong. There's a Nav Squad. Nav Squad. Nav Squad. I almost want to kill this if it's a bat here. It doesn't look like it's a bat. Please hit a land. Land, please. Okay, that's fine. It is what it is. I mean, we kept a loosey-goosey kind of hand. We could have mulled to 5, but I didn't really want to do that there. Ugh, that's so annoying. It's not really that bad, but it bothers me. I mean, it's just going to peck for 1 for a while. Alright. Bat City, go. This is an annoying card against us. I think he handles this bat fairly easily. Oh, all the colors. All the colors. Hit all my lands. Hit all my blue sources. I'll laugh. Oh, plains. I would have killed people for that plains. No, I wouldn't have. Okay, come on, land. Alright, we hit another spy. This is problematic for us. I almost want to kill it now, but I know it's wrong to kill it on our turn. But if this gets Psychic Struck, like currently he might play the 5/5 on his turn, so I have to respect that and just like let this be the case, unfortunately. Like if he goes 5/5 here, I'd much rather kill that than put the Death's Approach on this. Then I could realistically block it. Could he have? Sure. Okay. So he gets that back. I think he was just testing me there. Okay, sweet. I hate that I have to take 5 here, but let me just make sure I chose the right mode. Destroy target creature. Like, I hate having to take 5 here, but I have to get this out of here. And we gotta hit some land, like now. Dimir Keyrune's not terrible. This is a realistic line here. An extort for 1. Since we're so stuck on mana, we really need to shrink this as best as we can. I think I block. I'm already at 14, believe it or not. So, you're sitting across your opponent and he's got 6 lands to your 2. That's somewhat unfortunate at best. And we really need another land, like ASAP. Oh, God, please don't tap my guy. Please don't tap my guy. You're going to tap my guy. Oh, no. Alright, well, he's tapped out, so if we hit another land, we could get this online. Oh, Themtgnoob horror! Thank you, every blue card. I'm so happy. I'm so happy every blue card can come to the party. I don't even want to attack him here. I know he's just going to tap it down, but it forces him to use mana. I'm so pleased. So pleased every blue card can show up. I mean, maybe bringing the Psychic Strikes was just straight up wrong, but I really don't think he's having an amazing game himself. And us just not hitting a land. Like, we can still be in this if we hit a land, and he has no counterspell, obviously. If we get this thing countered, we're very screwed. Okay, that's fine. Just don't have a spell rupture. Please hit a land. Thank you. Okay. Hopefully we're in this. Looks like we're in it. Okay, I'm going to hang back. We're taking 2. And then we're probably trying to land something major. Hopefully we get to survive this one turn here where he doesn't do anything. Because if he goes like a crazy 6-drop here, we're just super screwed. If we have a choice here, I think we go Blade Tusk Spy. I have to admit, it's very unlikely that he doesn't have a counter here. So that being the case, we really aren't in a position where we can do much. I mean, this could gunk up the ground, but I'm almost certain he's got a counter here. So if not, and we get the Spy online, it looks like Spy might be online. We might end up killing this, but I think he's got a counter. Okay, so he's got the Psychic Strike. I could have ended up playing the Assault Griffin there and just trying to get this dead the turn after, which probably was a better play. But more or less, he hasn't hit our Mind Grind yet, but, you know, we're still taking a ton of turn. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Okay, he's just in full counter head mode, which gotta respect. I think we're going Guild Mage here. Guild Mage somewhat keeps us in the game. Also allows us to try to counter this. He might have like an Angelic Edict also. I think we got to play with our counters here. That's fine. I would say the long game currently favors us. I think we have to do this here, and if he's got a counter, he's got a counter. Either way, it allows us to hopefully kill this with a Death's Approach. Mill something good. Alright, we milled a Sage's Road Denizen, and we also keep our guy. So that's pretty tech. And this, okay, so he Timir charmed the shit out of it. Return to permanent to its owner's hand, and that player discards a spell. Okay, so we take 1 here, which is nice. Do it. Alright, Devour Flesh, he's just going to kill this. I think we're in a position where we can almost safely play around things. I think if he's got another counter here, though, we're somewhat screwed. I really want to get this Horror online. The biggest impact would probably be play this Extort, start bashing, but the bashing is not really in the cards. So let's try this. We'll try to Extort for 1. See if this sticks, and then we'll hold the fort. I haven't seen any huge bombs that I have to play around, and I saw most of his deck that game. So our job is just to try to stay alive with this. And if he gets this, if he kills this, this is going to die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is this madness? What madness do you have? Killing Lair, acceptable. Tap my guy, get him for 1. Seems fine. Come on, Horror. Come on, land. Come on, land. Yes. No counters. Okay, we will totally bounce his land. Love this card. That'll also make his pulpit fall up. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Did you see that? Pulpit went to the wrong side of the land. Okay, I think we could somehow start beating in, but it might be better to just not take the point here. I think we're almost in control of this game currently. And I'd really almost want him to swing in and replay it, and then I just block. Okay, he's got a Screecher, which is fine. Okay, this is his last card. Corpse Blockade, also fine. He's going to try to kill us with Extort. It's fine. Worst case scenario, I could always Dinrova Horror myself. But this is a problem. We have a lot of lines of play here. We just don't want to lose to time. I'm not actually going to extort here. I'm going to leave this up, which will probably make him fierce this, but I don't leave up white because I don't want him to think I have a Corpse Blockade. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's a really good combo he's got going there. Can I respond to this? I think I could respond to this. Is it instantaneous? That's going to be bad. Or dies. I think I should be able to respond to this in the grave. What's priority? Okay, it appears control allows you to retain priority. Oh, shit. Did not happen. Okay, it went right back to his hand. So I guess Beacon Apparition does not do what we want it to do. Which makes me think that he's got a combo here that we're just going to have to hold up Psychic Strike and win like that. I guess this just never goes to the graveyard. Oh, okay, he's got to sack it. He's going to do a lot of sacking moves, which is fine. I mean, we have Devour Flesh, which is also good. Okay. Say okay. And we also have this to gain a life. Okay, that's fine. We do have a lot of damage coming in on our side, though. Kingpin's Pet is really nice there. Let's bash. See if he wants to trade anything out. I mean, we might be able to kill his Extorter here with a Devour Flesh. Okay, so he's going to sack this here. Oh, wow, that's fine. Sacks this here, trades out, obviously. That's fine. We say okay. Okay. Okay, we just don't want to lose ourselves to time. We are getting somewhat low. Oh crap, almost cast the wrong thing. Okay, and now we got a lot of Extort going. He loses his bat, so outside, something pretty sweet off the top. He's going to have the 1-1, which is fine. Then we get to bash in with a ton. Alright, Prism digs. Prism is a thing. Okay, Mortis Strider. Possible land. Go in team. Possibly could have made the key rune there. But the problem with that is the key rune doesn't really do much. I'm going to yield to this since I don't know if Apparition's really doing anything there. But I'd rather keep up the blue. We're going to drain him here. Okay, go, gadget, extort. We're not going to make a 1-1 here. Can't make the key rune actually activate, so last time that was pointless. We're just going to pass. I don't want to play into the guild mage thing. Oh, got a primordial. That was excellent. Okay, like I said, we don't want to lose time here. So that should be lethal. Okay. So we're a little bit behind on the clock. We're gonna just go into full-blown aggro mode as opposed to full-blown blue-black mode. Because we don't want to lose to time. Currently we have way too many cards in the board. So let's do this. Need some lands up in here. Don't need the guild gate anymore. I might almost play the riot gear here. 15 creatures. I don't think we want the blockade. Although blockade does kind of trade with his big guy, it's kind of slow. So I think it's going to be a battle of us just F6ing like two nerds. I did lose out on my extort triggers there. So this does gunk up the ground a little bit better than, I'd say, the Orzhov key rune. I mean, maybe Riot Gear is better too. And one of these late game drops, but I can't see that being better. Beacon Apparition came in. Apparently, I'm terrible with Beacon Apparition, so I don't even think I play it. Okay, we'll just see what he wants to do, and we will mulligan, big time. Huge mulligan decision here, yep. Okay, nope. He also mulled. He let us play last time, so it's a battle of the F6s. So if we hit lands here, we're totally golden. I think Syndic comes down before this. However, if we're trying to not lose to time, Syndic there is terrible. Corpse Blockade is good. Okay, we won't be bashing just yet. Could have devoured there and got in. But if he doesn't play anything here, we're good with the devour. Okay, Lion. Devour. And say cancel. See which one he wants to lose, which is fine. Lion's very good at beating us, I would say. God, we're so stuck on 2 land again. It's ridiculous. Gladly take 2. He wants to drop the 5/5 here. That's fine. Okay. Well, get in here for some DMGs. Going into race mode, boys. Going into race mode. I actually don't think I can play the pet here, although the pet possibly keeps us in this game. I don't think I can play the pet. I don't know what this is. It says Madness, Killing Glare. That's fine. Take 3. Now I do play the pet. Double Extort is pretty nice. We don't want to lose to damage. This is actually a lot closer than it looks. I could have played that there, but I think I'd rather just get my flyers on board. Okay, we'll sack that, gain some life. Say okay. Okay, we'll cancel this and we will bash. Okay, we'll bash here. Say okay. This is a close race, actually. Hopefully it doesn't go Spilcluvian Primordial, because that's actually a thing against us. Even though it doesn't sound like a thing, it's actually a thing. Don't play the Black Primordial here, and the Angel of the Gateless. God, he's got it. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, we need to Grisly Spectacle if we still have it. I did not think the game would come down to this, honestly. Son of a bitch. Okay, we gotta stay in this as best as we can. Luckily, we just drew a black creature also, which allows us to block for a turn. Okay, if we hit a white creature, we might actually win this. Because we have to tap this down. Ugh. All the spies. All the spies, man. All the spies. That's quite unfortunate. He did mill a land for us, though, which is nice. Life gain twice. I think I just take this once. Also has Tiger life gain. Okay, now we're somewhat in the game. We just can't lose here. Interesting. Interesting. Hopefully he didn't draw the counter. If he drew the counter, I deserve to lose this game. Okay, we just had a white creature. That's not a white creature, but we also can gain some life here. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we could have won this. Oh, damn it. I did it wrong. Uh-oh. If he rips a removal spell here, we might be in trouble. Okay, he's at 3. No removal, no removal, no removal, no removal, no removal, no removal. Alright, well, we still have a blocker. Okay, and yes. Timed out our opponent. Thanks for watching. Please check out the mtgnoob.com with dirty wins.